Hey YouTube, 89mm here today. Coming at you with a little bit different camera view, just trying out something out. Gonna do my first ever review today. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I've been talking about getting a new flashlight for everyday carry. I've been using these this cheap little LED from Harbor Freight. I think I paid paid $4 or $5 for two of them. You know, it's not bad. It's just you know, one of them, as you can see here, it's just falling apart. I've had these just a couple weeks. This one I haven't even carried. It was in my truck and it just completely fell apart. The case, the batteries, you know, they seem to work, but the only thing holding everything in, I'm trying to show you here, the battery was in, the lighting source, and the LEDs were in. Okay, there we go. And then the little clear plastic, that's the only thing that holds that in and won't stay. So the next one I went to was a Rayovac. I don't know if you can see that. That's a Rayovac. Pretty cool looking little flashlight. I think this was about $4 or $5. Runs on a, if I remember correctly, AA battery. Yep, AA battery, which came with it. Problem with this flashlight is it doesn't work. Lasted about 4 days before it quit working. So I was back again to the other cheap Harbor Freight light. So I live on a budget, and for me, a light has to do two jobs. It has to work as a tactical light, and it also has to work as a light in my job. I do work in some IT with POS systems. I crawl around in ceilings and in basements and chase cabling and you know, do all kinds of stuff where I need flashlight. So living on a budget, I need it to do two jobs. So I picked up this Energizer Tactical. 50 lumens, supposed to run 2 hours and 30 minutes on a single battery. Supposed to put out 47-meter beam, and it's supposed to be waterproof. Came with this lanyard here, which I immediately took off. Didn't need that in my pocket. Does have the clip here. You know, this light puts out, as you can see there, does put out a pretty good light. I don't know if you know, you're not going to be able to tell here, but it puts out a brighter light certainly than this little cheapie from Harbor Freight. This light, you know, I've had it about a week, and so far it seems to hold up pretty well. It feels really sturdy. Runs on a AAA battery, which was included. This light, I picked it up at Meijer for about $15. You know, seeing as I live on a budget, I can't see spending $60, $70, $80, $100 on a flashlight, at least not at this point in time. You know, so I think one of the things I'm going to try and do with some of my videos is see how we can find some good everyday carry knives, flashlights, anything else on a budget. So for those of you that are out there on a budget like myself, maybe we can find something that will allow you to have a good quality product without having to break the bank. You know, I'll just give you another example. I carry, and you guys have seen this in my videos, I carry this Buck 290 knife daily. Been carrying this thing for, golly, a year. And it's the assisted opening. Nice blade. This thing has held up great. I see these for 50, 60 bucks. I picked this knife up on eBay for $25 with shipping. So right there, 25 and 15, assuming this light lasts me. I've spent what a lot of people would spend on one knife, let alone no flashlight. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This is something you're interested in seeing me do some videos on. I'll try and, if so, I'll invest a little more money in some, inexpensive knives, flashlights, and anything else I can think of for everyday carry. And give you guys some reviews and feedbacks. Again, so far this flashlight's held up very well. I mean, you can't even tell I've been carrying it in my pocket after a week. Plenty bright enough for what I do. I tell you, give you an example. I came home last night, actually this morning, about 6 a.m. from work. Dark out, maybe 5 a.m. It was dark out, and the lights on the outside of the apartment on my building, for some reason, were completely off. I had to park on the opposite side of the building. So this flashlight allowed me to clearly see my way to my door and into my door safely. Yes, I was carrying, as usual, Ruger SR9C. If you guys see my videos, you know how I feel about my Rugers. The SR9 compacts, I have a pair of them. So, but so far this light's come in handy, plenty bright, and it's held up. We'll see how long the battery lasts. The nice thing is at AAA, you can pick up AAAs, anywhere. I know sometimes, at least in the past, with some of the 3 volts, I've had, when I had them for cameras, I had some problems finding them. I'm not sure if that's still the case, as I haven't bought any in years. But, so again, this is the Energizer Tactical. See what the says here again. 50 lumens, supposed to run 2.5 hours on a single AAA battery. Put out a beam for 47 meters, and it is waterproof. See what it says here on the back of the package. Slide that back a little bit, you can see it a little better. Bright white LED, durable pocket clip. That's one of the things I do like about it as well, is it had the pocket clip. That way it's not floating around in my pocket as much. High strength aluminum body. Does have the push button switch. You do not, if you wanted to use this as a home defense light, you can just tap it on, off. You do not have to push it all the way on. So you have some options there. And that's the one thing, even with this one here, as I recall, it's either on. This is that little cheapie from Harbor Freight. It's on or it's off. There's no in between. The Energizer, you can, if you just need a quick burst to see something, it's there. So far, pretty good little flashlight. So again, let me know what you think of the video. And this is probably my 13th, maybe 14th video. I hope they're getting better. I'm trying some different cameras. This is actually from an iPhone. iPhone 4G, I believe. So, I don't know, YouTube. Let me know what you think. So, for now, this is Indy 9mm signing off.